Yo, okay, so I want to make a video about something I'm very excited about, which is again, yes, but there's new things about urine to get us excited. Really is going to be the saviour of mankind. A lot of things have come to me today by no accident. A great post by Fabian who's been banging on about this. Thank God, about this idea that urine is the saviour of mankind, and I really believe it is. So I'm going to read out what Fabian said about urine and why he believes it's the saviour of mankind. Literally, because I'm always learning. People think I fucking know it all. Even sometimes I think I know it all, and I really don't. And today's been a major learning. So anyway, so everyone knows that we're getting more Wi-Fi. It's increasing the speeds. It's 4G at the moment. I think worldwide they want it as 5G. This is very fucking dangerous. Very dangerous. More free radicals, more stress, more parasympathetic action, like fight or flight. But I'll literally read out his quote and how it got started for me today. So the 60 gigahertz frequency band absorbs more oxygen molecules. That's the first line he wrote. So basically, the higher the wavelengths of Wi-Fi and these cell phone towers from 4G to 5G, it's stealing our oxygen, man. And I assume that's stealing oxygen from the air, but maybe it's from our bodies as well. But it's stealing the oxygen molecules, probably from the air and from our bodies, from both. That's not good, man. Oxygen is life, right? Oxygen is important. Oxygen is prana. Oxygen is fucking... So these Wi-Fi's are slowing down the oxygen. Anyway, he goes, 5G requires the cutting down of trees. Yes, it does. And here's the key. High doses of alkalinity oxygenate the blood. Let me say that again. High doses of alkalinity oxygenate the blood. Oxygen and alkaline go hand in hand. Acid and a lack of oxygen, severe lack of oxygen, also go hand in hand. So high dose of alkalinity oxygenate the blood. His last line is age urine pH 9+, which is not hard to achieve. It just takes a couple of days for urine to go at pH 9+, just a couple of days, I believe. Although maybe someone will say it takes a little longer, but it doesn't really matter, 1 week, 2 weeks, whatever. Anyway, this will be our saviour. Hell, fuck yes, it will be. Here's the thing. Alkaline, or anything that's seriously alkaline, gives you a massive dose of oxygen. Done some research on it today. You guys probably know this, and I didn't. When something's alkaline, there's hydrogen and oxygen, right? Okay, and when something's alkaline, it has more oxygen than hydrogen. When it's acid, it has more hydrogen than oxygen. So something's alkaline really does oxygenate the blood. So what's alkaline? Fruits oxygenate the blood. Fruits are alkaline. Now here's the thing with fruits. I reckon it's the distilled water component of the fruit that makes the fruit alkaline. I don't know. Maybe someone can tell me that I'm wrong here. Hey Cal. Hey Joe. Hey Cal. You guys are all fucking cool. Well, learners. We like learners here. I like myself. I'm learning a lot today. I'm very excited. So yeah. Yeah, I think the alkalinity of fruits comes from distilled water, the hydrogen, the oxygen. There's the good balance. Pure water, pure hydrogen, pure oxygen from distilled water and fruits makes alkaline. But anyway, age urine, it's fucking at pH 9+, like he's talking about. Holy shit, man. That's okay. So pH 7, a neutral, there's the same amount of hydrogen and oxygen, right? Same amount. If it's slightly acidic, there's slightly less oxygen, slightly more hydrogen. If it's slightly more alkaline, there's slightly more oxygen and hydrogen. Now, if it's an age urine from like a week old that gets seriously fucking alkaline, pH 9+, holy shit, that's got a lot of. I'm gonna repeat this message for me and for you. It's got a shitload of oxygen. It's got a shit. And this is another thing why. Now I understand why when you drink urine, fresh urine, but especially when you drink age urine, you'll notice that you breathe deep. You will breathe deep for a long time after, especially on the first shit. You take a sip of aged urine, sip it, holy shit, your first breath will be like, why is it doing that? Because it's oxygenating the blood. There's a fuckload of oxygen in. The more alkaline the aged urine gets, the more alkaline anything gets, the more oxygen. Fruits are alkaline, but I don't believe that as alkaline as pH 9+ from a fucking aged urine. Holy shit. So that's why we deep breathe. Fresh urine as well. I believe fresh urine is not acidic. Maybe it's mildly acidic, but there's enough balance between the hydrogen and oxygen. There's enough oxygen in fresh urine to make you breathe deep. So when we loop and when we drink our urine, just fresh, it makes you breathe deep. But when you drink aged urine, or you apply urine to the skin, or you would do whatever, and then you're an enema, then you're going to breathe deeper because it's got so much oxygen in it. And remember, the Wi-Fi's to come, one of their major mechanisms to fuck up our bodies is stealing our oxygen. Oxygen is life, and if they're trying to steal our oxygen, trying to cut down our fucking trees, this is why he said it's the saviour of mankind. They're trying to kill us off, man, and the way that we can take back our power, the most easiest, it's age urine. It's age fucking urine. Get that shot of oxygen into your body. Oxygenate your body. Many people talk about this. If you look at hydrogen peroxide, what do you think hydrogen peroxide's doing? Hydrogen peroxide is also doing the same thing. It's flooding your body with oxygen. It's, I think, H3O, I think, hydrogen peroxide is. But basically, it's got loads of oxygen in it, that hydrogen peroxide. And that's why it works. That's why people go, oh yeah, I feel really good on hydrogen peroxide. That's why people like Dr. Patrick McKay wrote a book called Flood Your Body with Oxygen. That's why there's such thing as ozone therapy. It's all oxygen, man. Oxygen, 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 oxygen. Yo, oxygen is the answer. Oxygen is the answer to life, and get more oxygen, because the more oxygen you get, the more alkaline you get, the more alkaline you get, the more powerful you get. But also, I don't know, man, age urine is the one. Age urine is the one where you're going to get super alkaline and super fucking oxygen. It's the fucking best, and I think that's all I want to say on it, man. That's all I'm fucking learning today. Like, it's very exciting. I finally figured out why the deep breathing, I don't know a lot, guys, I really fucking don't, but when you put that soup so much, you flood your body with oxygen, like Patrick McGabe talks, instead of using hydrogen peroxide, you just use the age urine. Flood your body with oxygen. Flood your body with age urine. Small bit of age urine, sipping. You're flooding your body with oxygen, man. Just a small bit. Small bit. Small bit. Fresh urine, you have to use lots to get a lot of oxygen, to get a bit of oxygen, but with urine, holy shit, man. This is why it's more powerful than fruits. This is why it's the most powerful substance on earth. Way more powerful than fruits. Fruits might be alkaline because of distilled water or whatever, but they're only a little bit alkaline. Age urine is majorly alkaline. And fuck it, going off topic a little bit, it removes the mucus. It removes the toxins faster than distilled water alone. Aging urine, I don't know why. I still don't know why. Maybe loads of people knew, but I don't fucking know. It pulls the mucus out of your fucking nose. If you put it up your nose, it pulls the mucus out of your body, or pushes the mucus out if you drink it. If you put it through the skin, it pulls the toxins out from deep within. It'll take them out. It'll take the drugs you take, if you take pharma drugs, and put them to your tongue in the morning. You take it the night before, and your all the crap, the poisons in your system, the heavy metals. Yeah, you've got heavy metals deep within your system. You drink some age urine the late day before, the night just before you go to bed, in the morning, you'll taste that heavy metal, the childhood drugs you didn't even know you fucking took years ago, on the tongue. You'll be like, what the fuck, why does this taste weird? It tastes like drugs, this tastes like a heavy metal, this tastes like a fucking childhood drug. Yeah, it's because the aged urine has pulled it out. And it's no fucking coincidence either. It's no fucking coincidence that this magical substance, a piece of our blood, ultra filtered blood plasma, heals us up, and it gets more powerful with age. Do you guys really believe that's a coincidence? Yeah, that our piss is not just magic medicine when we drink it fresh, but when we leave it out, either with an open top or a closed top or in a container, it gets more powerful. Do you guys believe that's a coincidence? Because I'm telling you, it's a fact that I and many others here that are probably watching know it's fucking powerful, so I don't think it's a fucking coincidence. It's meant to be, yeah? It's meant to be our medicine, and God bless whoever fucking discovered age urine, and definitely Monica Changa's promoted it, and God bless her, and God bless everyone discovering new shit about age urine, but, oh my god, I'm so glad that we fucking found this, and, yeah, it's the fucking saviour, man. It's the fucking saviour. Holy shit, and you know the best thing about age urine? You don't need a lot. Fresh urine? Yup. I mean, look at this. A little bit of age urine, a week old, is about the power of... You need 100 times that amount of fresh urine to do the same effects. So powerful. A little bit of age urine goes a long way. So you don't even need to store a lot. You don't need to store everything you drink and fucking use it as age urine. You just need to have a little bit, and it go a long way. You sip a little bit at the right moments. Yeah, when you're fasting, when you haven't eaten too much, or even if you have eaten too much, and it'll still have a powerful alkalizing effect. To repeat, fucking alkaline, man. The more alkaline the age urine gets, the more oxygen and less hydrogen. the more oxygen your body gets. Your body needs oxygen to heal, man. It fucking needs oxygen. Yeah? You need oxygen. We're an oxygen-deprived nation. The air we breathe in the cities is poison anyway, right? It's not even pure oxygen anymore. It's all full of positive ions and crap, innit? It's not even pure oxygen, man. From the city, poison air, car fumes. That's not pure oxygen. That's pure bullshit that we're fucking hating. And yet, you can still save yourself, even living in a dirty environment, not drinking pure oxygen, pure fucking air. I don't live by the waterfall. You know, if you live by a city, you've got to drink it, you've got to breathe in this crap, it's not your fault. You can mitigate the damage and maximize your health still with age urine. Age the urine and start fucking drinking it, doing up your nose, doing up your bum, massaging onto your skin, fucking doing it on your hair. Do whatever, man, but fucking do it so you get that oxygen in. People have got no excuse now not to flood your body with oxygen. To use Patrick McCabe's little ditty in his book against him, no, with him, because he talks about hydrogen peroxide. Flood your body with hydrogen peroxide, oxygen. Flood your body with age urine oxygen. That's my jam now. Flood your body with oxygen. Flood your body with alkaline. Flood your body with aged urine. Yo, man, Carlos, yeah, it does. Fucking, I'm de-aging. I'm much younger, thanks to, and everyone is, that uses urine therapy consistently on the skin. It's the ultimate skincare program, urine therapy, without a fucking doubt. I really am, and it's also great for, like, a hair gel. My hair's getting longer, I'm using this as a fucking hair gel, which is great. Yeah, and Shawnee, yeah, man, drink the living voice within you. Yeah, I'm not sure if all the Bible's real, I don't know. I don't care what's the truth, not on that, but, yeah, it's funny how the Bible mentions so many stuff, and, yeah, and, using a neti pot is fucking brilliant. Like, that's, second, I guess, to what I do, which is snorting it up. But neti pot's good, man. Like, there's a quote from the Hatha Yoga Pradika, ancient book, that says that any diseases above the throat can be cured by neti pot. I think they're referring to salt water and not urine, but urine's way more powerful. Age urine, neti pots, fresh urine, neti pots even. But, you know, if you're giving yourself age urine up the nose, holy shit, that's crazy. Actually, one thing I want to add onto this, the age urine and oxygen. Well, I'm obsessed at the moment with giving myself a lot of pain by doing age urine up the nose. Like, I love it. I fucking love it. Because I'm a fucking warrior, so I'm obsessed, literally, with the feeling afterwards, but I love giving myself the pain of, like, the burn of using, like, you know, a weak old urine up my noses, just straight up with a bottle, and then sometimes I'll do one and I'll do two. It's so addictive, man, but coming back to what I was talking about, what am I doing? The nose is the straight shot to the brain. It's going to decalcify the pineal, the pituitary, the master hormone. It's going to flood the brain specifically with oxygen. Holy shit! You know, decalcifying all the crap, removing toxins with plugging age urine in there. That's going to remove all the mucus, toxins, all the poison. But it's also flooding a shit ton of oxygen into this fucking sacred chamber area, yeah? With my thoughts, my consciousness. You know, this is a fucking sacred area, the third eye, fucking pineal, seat of consciousness. I'm flooding my body with fucking oxygen. I'm flooding my brain with oxygen. I flood my body with oxygen if I zip it. I flood my brain with oxygen if I take it up here. I flood my bum with oxygen, my intestines, my colon if I take it up the arse. I flood my skin and my muscles with oxygen when I do it through the skin. I think the key with the skin is it hits the muscles. That's why I think age urine massaging makes you exercise further and longer and harder, because it hits the musculature. It does get into the bloodstream, don't get me wrong, but a huge amount of age urine through the skin goes into the muscles, and it loosens the muscles up, removes the mucus, the toxins, and here's the key, it floods the muscles with oxygen. So when you do the age urine massaging, you're flooding your muscles with oxygen, and when you flood your muscles with oxygen, you make them more limber and loose. Same as when you do a stretching and yoga. When you stretch and contract a muscle, like in a stretching program or just yoga, what you're doing is you're flooding the muscles, specific muscles, with fresh oxygen, which makes them looser and limber, and it makes you deep breathe. When you flood your muscles with oxygen, with fresh oxygen, it makes you deep breathe. Well, same when you do the age urine massaging into the skin. It hits into the bloodstream, yes, but it hits majorly into the muscles, and it does the same effect as yoga. But even more powerful, because with age urine, it's shit ton of oxygen, shit ton of fresh oxygen going into the fucking muscles of your body, which is going to make you breathe slower. Have you ever done like even 4-day-old urine massaging? Spend 20 to 30 minutes doing an all over rub. You'll be more present to the moment, and you'll notice that you breathe slower for the entire day after you've done that. Why? Because of fresh oxygen, man. Fresh oxygen is the answer to go around in a circle. Fresh oxygen is the fucking answer to humanity, because they want to like deprive us of oxygen. They want to kill us off. The Wi-Fi is depriving us of oxygen. The air is depriving us of oxygen. We live in poisoned air. So you take your power back. You take your fucking power back and start aging the urine and start fucking putting that in every single orifice of your body. Just do it whichever way you prefer, or fucking do it all of them. Do it under the tongue as well. I didn't mention under the tongue. That heads into the bloodstream, right? Activates thyroid fucking bloodstream. It's crazy powerful. Yo, Fabian, you're there, man. I told you I fucking do it live. Yeah, man. He's a fucking legend. You guys should add Fabian Farquharson. He's commented, so definitely add him. He's a fucking dude, and he fucking knows his shit on Urine. He's right. He really is the saviour of mankind. Here's the key. They want to depopulate the earth. Their agenda is to depopulate us. And we can do a lot of things. Sun-gazing, fruits, fasting. All amazing. But the easiest one, the most powerful, I believe, I might be wrong, the way that we're going to fuck them over, is urine. To become the healthiest version of ourselves. They're going to try and kill us off. I'm not going to have it. Urine is going to save our fucking ass. I really believe this. I'll never stop using it. Never, never, never. Alright, that's my message. Peace, love, keep learning, and fucking take some aged urine, yo. It's fucking dark piss. And whilst we're here as well, another theory on aged urine, on why it goes darker, which I think Michelle Jones talked about it. Maybe she's the first, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'll give her props if she's the first, and fucking whoever, like, this stuff, when it gets darker, we reckon when it gets darker, because it has something called melanin in it. What does melanin do? Melanin's that skin pigment thing, isn't it? To make it really basic for you, and for me, because I'm stupid, melanin is that skin pigment shit that, you know, makes us dark-skinned. So white people have less melanin than black people, and brown people like me probably have half the melanin of black people, but more than white people. Well, this stuff, if you age urine, it all seems to age the same way. It seems to get darker. Why would that be? Maybe, because I'm sure whoever said this is going to be wrong as well as I am. Maybe this gets darker because it's got fresh urine, it's got melanin in it, and maybe as it gets older and it gets darker because the melanin is going crazy. It's getting crazy high. Just like we know for a fact, the stem cells in urine proliferate, which means they get crazy big each day that goes by. The stem cells grow and grow and grow. There's a lot of stem cells in this, way more than fresh urine. Fresh urine contains stem cells, this has got more. Well, the same way that happens, we believe that the melanin in your fresh urine comes into this. There's crazy amount of melanin in aged urine. And the reason why we suspect that is because it darkens this, but also when you apply this to the skin, it darkens your skin. It bronzes your skin. It darkens your skin. Why would that be? What does melanin do? More melanin? Loads of melanin? Melanin darkens your skin too. Funny that. What a fucking coincidence, yo. What a fucking coincidence. I don't think so. I don't believe in coincidences. This darkens. It's got melanin in it. Could be why. What happens when you have lots of melanin? Your skin darkens. Crazy. That's crazy. Crazy discovery. So it's got another good thing in it. Another amazing... If it just had melanin, that'd be fucking amazing. There's just like so many things we're discovering with urine. It's a fucking joke, man. It's a fucking joke. So I've got to get this down, and we've got to start using it and spreading the word and spreading the love and spreading knowledge. And on that note, I will leave you, and just to say that I'm trying to get a book out, man, on this. I'm going to write a book. Definitely by the end of the year, I'm going to have written. I'm not sure about published. I don't know if anyone's going to publish this, but I'm definitely going to write a book on aged urine, because people talk about fresh urine a lot, and I will write a little bit about fresh urine, but it's aged urine where the power and the money and the saviour is. It's the dark shit, man. It's the deep dark shit. It's powerful. It's fucking medicine. Alright. Peace, and I love you.